Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try one of these Yellowstone meals. This is Down on the Ranch, country fried steak and mash. It's crispy country fried steak with mashed potatoes topped with a pepper gravy. I like a pepper gravy. Bought this at Walmart. It was $5.94. It is a 12 ounce, 340 gram meal, and it looks pretty good. Hopefully it'll be crispy like that. Probably not, but we'll see. So we can do, well, let me just talk about this. 510 calories for the meal, and there's the ingredients or the info for you. And it says we can do the air fryer and microwave, which I've never done the air fryer with a meal like this. So hold on. You're doing the country fried steak in your air fryer so it's crispy. That's interesting. Or you can just do it in the microwave. I think I'm just going to do the, can you do just the microwave by itself? Oh, here's the microwave only. Okay, so this is air fry and microwave. You're microwaving the potatoes, you're air frying the chicken, or the other country fried steak. You can do it in the oven only if you want to, or you can do it in the microwave. I'm sitting here thinking which way do I want to do it. It says remove country fried steak after 3 minutes. It's done. That's an interesting way of doing it. Let me open it. Let me see what it looks like when I open it, and I'll go from there. Okay, the country fried steak is literally completely separate. It's appealing to me to do the air fryer, but then again, I'm kind of curious how it's going to be in the microwave. Hold on, I'll think about it. Okay, I've decided just to do the microwave because, first of all, that's what a majority of you have, is just a microwave, especially if you're at work. You're only going to have a microwave anyway. But just know that that sounds really cool. You would get a really crispy country fried steak that way if you did it in the air fryer. But anyway, so we're only going to do it in the microwave. It says do not vent, leave the film on, cook for 3 minutes, remove the country fried steak and place on a plate. It's done. Uncover the mashed, it's done. Uncover, stir the mashed potatoes and gravy, and then recover. So you're basically taking the steak out after 3 minutes, stirring the potatoes up, recovering them, and cook for an additional 2 minutes, and then let it set for a minute. So I'm gonna get this in the microwave, and I'll be back. Okay, so here it is out of the microwave. I just put this back on here. I did have it on this paper plate when it came out after 3 minutes, but it looks like some kind of sea creature. Anyway, let me see if I can cut it a little bit. I do like it that they didn't put a bunch of gravy and stuff on top of it to make it soggy. I mean, it's definitely not crispy, but it's not really, really soggy either. So that's what that looks like. I'm gonna flip it over so it doesn't get, see, it's kind of wet on the bottom. Don't want that. And then these are the mashed potatoes. I haven't stirred them yet. Oh yeah. And as they sit for a little bit, they'll probably get even a little bit thicker, but there's lots of gravy there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take this over to the table and we'll give it a try. Okay, so I didn't really give it any time to cool off, so I'm going to try the country fried steak first. It will have a little gravy on it just because my fork has some on there, but here we go. I like it that the breading's not mushy. It's a little chewy, but it's not mushy, so that's a positive. It's a little tough around the edge, like the very outside edge on one side. It's a little tough on that edge. But they don't have you rotate it or move it around or anything the first 3 minutes anyway. So it's whatever it is, you know, it is what it is. It has a really good flavor though. I like the peppery flavor to it. You get it's a beef steak, not a chicken steak. So let's see exactly what it says. Yeah, beef steak fritter. So just keep that in mind. It's not when they say country fried steak, it's not like a chicken fried steak. It's a country fried steak, which is beef, not chicken. So it's going to be more like a cube steak kind of texture. That's the texture it has. But just know that around the edges of mine, at least, it got really tough. But I love the beef flavor. I like the breading flavor. The flavor of the breading is really nice. It has a little peppery flavor to it. It's good. Try the potatoes with the gravy. And you can't help but get some gravy because it's all like mixed in. Nice flavor. Very creamy. It has like you'd have homemade mashed potatoes with a little bit of the potato chunks in there, just a little bit of them, not a lot, just a little bit. Those are pretty good, kind of like a hand mashed potatoes. Has a little potato in there still. I like that. Thought I'd had some in there too. So you can tell they're not just all like from a powder. Not to say that some of it's not from powdered potato, but you can tell there's actual potato in there too. Very heat hot. I wonder what the steak is going to taste like if I dip them in the potatoes and gravy, which is how I would eat them anyway. Yeah, that steak got a little bit. I mean, it's kind of tough around the edges, and it's not the steak itself. I think it's just the breading. This is how I would eat it anyway. I would literally dip the country fried steak in the potatoes and gravy. Yeah, that adds a lot more flavor to it. It was already kind of peppery, like salt and peppery. But you add that pepper gravy on there, and it's really got a lot of flavor. It actually adds a little moisture to the beef, to where it's not quite as tough. I mean, it's still got the same texture, but no, it doesn't seem as dry. Yeah, there's a big hunk of that beef steak that's really like just really dried out. If you can do this in the air fryer, 100% do it. Is it workable in the microwave? Yes. I would not go over the 3 minutes they say though, because I think if you went over 3 minutes, boy, it's going to be so tough you won't be able to cut it with a fork. You have to get your knives out just to cut you some pieces off, because it'd be really, really dried out and tough if you did that. Best way by far is to eat with those potatoes. I think it's good. Even straight out of the microwave, it's good. It's my only complaint is it's the beef is really tough. Flavor-wise, it's really, really nice. It's just the texture of that beef steak is tough. The potatoes are cooked really well. They're not runny. I worried about them being a little runny at first, but they're not. They're not runny at all. Got potatoes in my hand. They're not runny at all. They thickened up really nicely, so that's good. And the steak has a really good flavor to it, so I really do like the flavor. My advice to you, if you can do it, is either do it in the oven or do it in the air fryer microwave combo. I think you'll be so much happier with that country fried steak if you do. That being said, flavor and everything, I'm gonna give it just because, you know what, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. I really do like the flavors of it. I like the textures of everything. Even the steak, even though it's tough, it still has a really good flavor to it, and the texture's not like you can't eat it. It's not like a Hot Pocket or a burrito or something where it gets so hard on the ends you literally can't chew the thing. This is not like that. It's tough, but it's not like where you can't eat it. So, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I really like that meal. It's really, really, really good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.